Australia is a scam. Do not come. I was told in this location that I'm in right now that there's over 300 koalas that live here. I've been walking for over an hour looking in every single tree. My neck is aching. There's nothing. I've seen nought.
You know what, Rob? You're right. Koalas don't exist. It's all a scam. It's something we've just made up in Australia just to take the piss out of tourists. I can see why you can't find them. You know, how would you find a big lump sitting up in a tree? I mean, they're really hard to find. And that's because they don't exist. Okay. Or maybe you're just not looking hard enough. Yeah, so koalas, they do exist, love, trust me. They are real. But you got to be looking in the right trees. Okay. We have over 800 different types of eucalyptus tree in Australia. Out of those 800 different types, koalas will eat about 9 of them. That's about it. And out of that 9, they're normally area specific. So around here, there's about 3 or 4 different trees that they will eat. So you've got to look in the right eucalyptus tree. So just because you're looking in gum trees doesn't mean you're looking in the right one. Around your area in the Sunshine Coast, so this would be one you'd want to look in. Okay, this is a ironbark. It's quite a good koala tree, and you've got to look on the very tops of the trees. Okay, they like the very, very, very tops of the trees because they eat the fresh new shoots, the fresh new leaves. They don't eat the harder leaves, they're too tough, so they like the fresh new shoots, so they're right up the very tops of the trees. That's also where they're going to be during the middle of the day. Okay, you don't see koalas walking around during the middle of the day. They're nocturnal. Like most Australian animals. Most Australian animals are nocturnal. All the other ones only come out at night. During the day you don't see much. Humans are the only animal that's really stupid enough to walk around in the middle of the day when it's hot. You know, the koalas, the lazy little bastards, they're sitting right up in the top of the tree where there's a bit of a breeze. It's nice and cool up there, and they're having a sleep. And they are. They're officially the laziest animals on Earth. The sloth sleeps about 18 to 19 hours a day. Koalas about 20 hours a day. It sleeps. That's what they do. That's about all koalas do too. I have a lot to do with koalas. I've worked with them a little bit. I can't stand them. Horrible creatures. Dirty, smelly, cantankerous, fussy little individuals. You know, they only eat eucalyptus leaves. That's all they'll eat. They won't eat anything else. Can't make them eat anything else. They're lazy. You know, they sleep about 20 hours out of the day. A lot of people say they're drunk and they're stoned. Well, that's not actually true. It's nice to think that koalas are sitting up in the tree with a 6-pack and a joint and chilling out, you know, listening to Bob Marley. But no, it's because the eucalyptus leaves that they eat, they don't have much nutrients in them. So it's like the equivalent of us having a diet of cardboard. You know, they're pretty much nutrient poor. So to save energy, they sleep. That's what they do. Other than that, they don't do much else. Okay, dirty, lazy, cantankerous, smelly. They stink, especially the males. Really bad odor on them, and they're little rapists. Did you know that? That cute little koala is actually a rapist. It's not consensual love in the koala world. You know, he's not buying her flowers and taking her out to dinner at Gambaro's or anything like that. It's pretty much rape. When the male sees a female, he climbs the tree. She goes out onto a branch to try to get away from him. He'll go out there, get her cornered. Then he literally just grabs a hold of her and rapes her. And she makes this noise like a baby screaming. It's a horrible noise. And you know what he does when he finishes? To say thank you? Half the time he throws her out of the tree. Thanks a lot, love. See you later. You know, wipes his dick on a gum leaf on the way out. Horrible little creatures they are. But they're cute. I'll give them that. They are cute. And they do generate over $2 billion for our economy every year. But otherwise, dirty, silly, cantankerous, fussy little individuals. But they're out there. Trust me, love. They do exist. Ask any Aussie. They'll tell you.